day 2 of owning the 49 Studebaker 2R-5 12, and this morning both sets of grandparents came over and checked it out, and then I had to go work for Mr. Barry, the asparagus farmer, and I drove the tractor, of course, and he picked the asparagus just like always, and then he brought me home because I had my mom take me over there, and then he brought me home, and I had him bring me home so that, because I could have drove the Tahoe, but because I'm still learning how to drive this one. I can get it started real easy though. It starts on the first start and runs really good, and so when Mr. Barry dropped me off, he stayed for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, something like that, and checked it out. And he liked the chains on the tailgate. He said he remembered his grandpa's truck had the chains, and I forgot my water there. I'm gonna want that in a couple minutes. Just stick that down there. But cleaned off the mirrors, and there was some oily fingerprints on the back window, and so I cleaned those up and cleaned all the windows. Gotta clean this one again. I didn't clean that one very good. I haven't got the inside on this side yet. I just cleaned the passenger window inside. I haven't gotten around the whole thing yet, but she's doing pretty good. It's gotten a lot of attention. You know, all my grandparents came over, and then Mr. Barry checked it out, and of course when we were going down the road bringing it home, there's a bunch of people smiling at it, and then the guy at the gas station, he knew exactly what it was. He said, "Nice Studebaker." He said, "You don't see too many Studies," and he's got an old he said that he had an old International, like 74 or something, International, and so we were talking for a little bit, and my grandpa pointed out it's got Cyberling tires on it. That's a significant name around here, Monroe Cyberling. There's a museum in Kokomo, down in the downtown-ish area. The Cyberling Mansion, which was Monroe Cyberling's mansion, and it's kind of a museum now. They turned it into a museum. That's got a long history, but just Google the Cyberling Mansion, Kokomo, Indiana, and you'll find it. And I'm sure it's probably got a Wikipedia page or something you can read about it. But so it's got Cyberling tires on it. They're really nice tires. So so I thought that was pretty cool that, you know, not only is it a Studebaker, which I've wanted for a long time, but my grandma and I've been going to the Cyberling Mansion Museum for, wow, since I was probably old enough to walk. I mean, I could probably take you to any room in that house, and it's really cool in there, and so, you know, I just know a lot of history about that, and just from going there so much. So it's pretty cool not only to get my Studebaker, but then it's got Cyberling tires on it. That just kind of upped the cool factor personally for me, as if it could get any cooler than this. I did notice at some point this door has, probably the wind caught it or something, it's been swung open hard, and it's hit the mirror here. You can see there's tan paint on the mirror bracket, and there's black paint on the door where they've rubbed on each other, because it doesn't hit when you just open it up, but you can see where if the wind would catch it, it would run into it. And I know that's what's happened because of where it's hitting at. The mirror didn't get folded into the truck. Yeah, there's no spots on the fenders from that event, but it's happened at some point. And it's happened at some point after it was painted, because you can see the mark there. And I was talking about, it's not a super great paint job. There's a run in it right there, which I just found. So but like Mike said, the guy that we bought it from, he said that this is probably its best use condition, and I agree with that fully 100%. You know, it's got spots on it. You don't have to worry, you know, if a rock or something flies up and chips the fender or something, but yet it's presentable. You know, you take it to a car show or something like that. Be cool driving this summer. That cab gets pretty hot if you don't roll the windows down, I'll tell you that. So I'm just cleaning the inside windows now. We're having a problem with the little felt pads on the windows. They come up, well, that one doesn't, but that one comes up when when you roll the window up, and then this one moves around, and you got to make sure it doesn't clip the vent window up here in the corner. You can see where it's clipped it before, and so trying to not crack that. So I don't know. I got this put down when the window was rolled down, and when I started rolling it up here, it was rubbing on the cleaning the windows. Now I'm poking it. It was rubbing on the vent window real bad. So I decided to put this back out where it was, and so that I didn't break the window. And I figured out it's got floor vents on both sides. Mom found the other one, yeah, down there. And then there's the emergency brake handle. It's a good thing to know where it's at. And I figured out what the L's are. The L's are for lights. You know, it's got this black knob on it here. It should have an L, and as long as there's nothing wrong with these, which I don't see there being anything wrong with them, one of these is gonna go on there. I'm gonna take that black one off and put one of the originals back on there. This one's got some paint on it, but the L's there. This one's just dirty, but the L's about wore off. I'll see which one fits tighter on there. And there may be the threads on one of them screwed up, so they don't go on right. Hoping one of them goes on though. So just kind of cleaning her up now. I got this mirror clean, and it's not foggy anymore. Nobody seems to know what these are. Neither one of my grandpas, and they're super knowledgeable car guys, and neither one of them knew what these were for. Our best guess, collectively, our best guess is that they're probably something about holding up the headliner that this truck doesn't have. You can see there's more of the dark blue color in the back of the cab there. But just a really clean, nice truck. Just kind of cleaning up the windows. Got more paper towel because the other paper towel got dirty. And it's a great idea to clean the windows when Mom's mowing the grass, so all that the dust blows right back on the truck where it was at. But the main reason I was cleaning is not so much the dust. It was the there's oily fingerprints on the back window, probably from, you know, checking the oil or something and then getting back in the back of the truck for something. So just cleaning her up now, and it started right up when I started it for Mr. Barry, so doing good. I still got to vacuum the sand out of the floor. The guy said he had a beach house somewhere. He drove it 50 miles from the beach house, and I guess the sand is from probably being close to the beach. That's my assumption. I don't know. Anyhow, that's what's going on with it right now. I'm not gonna post a video about it every day, but I'm just kind of gonna keep you posted on what we're doing with it. I'm just cleaning her up right now. I think I better clean the... You know, now that I've got the windows clean, I'm noticing the dust everywhere else because the windows are clean, so I'll probably clean that next. Cleaning the windows, of course I moved the visor out of my way. They painted over a cobweb. See? Why would you, they did it two places. Why would you paint over a cobweb? So I'm gonna put the original light knob back on. It's got this little black one which looks fine, except I have two originals handy here. So hopefully they're not stripped out or anything. Alright, that's good. I can pull on it without the knob coming off in my hand, so that's good. So I'll just put the little black one in the glove box with all my other. Put this little black one in there. While I have them off, you can see I was talking about having the chrome one and the black one were just the same. The I guess they're not. The texture of them isn't going to focus, but they're slightly different. So put those back there. Still got one original. So I figured out what most of the plugs are for. I'm not sure what this one's for. I was thinking maybe since it twists instead of pulling, the only one that twists is the defrost, so that must be the one. And then I don't think this is for the truck, but it's some kind of button here. So I put my book back in here because that's probably a good thing to keep in here. I'm gonna just kind of rearrange what's in here so the book doesn't get hurt though.